Hi, I'm Brandon Eggett, and today we're here at Toyota West in Statesville, North Carolina. We're going to do a head-to-head comparison of the 2014 Toyota Corolla and the 2014 Honda Civic. The first thing I want to show you on the 2014 Corolla is the complete new redesign. Luxurious and also still very aggressive. See how the Corolla Sport has this piano black front end? It differentiates itself from all the other Corollas. All Corollas come standard with LED headlights. That only comes in luxury models, not in anything in its competition. What these do is they produce a brighter light that's comparable with the sun. In the engine compartment here, we now have standard in all the Corollas that dual VVTi, which helps the engine breathe. But the thing that we changed in some of the Corolla models, in the LE and the Sport, is the CVT-IS transmission. The IS stands for Intelligent Shift. It has 7 shift points that goes through the motions of actual shifting. Remember, at Toyota, safety is a standard, not an option. The Corolla has 6 braking technologies, which includes Smart Step technology, which is not included in the Honda Civic. Included in the Corolla S Plus comes with these very aggressive 17-inch wheels. Also on all these Corollas has a 10.8-inch front brake rotor. Where these rotors actually help you is your stopping distance. According to Motor Trend, from 60 to 0, it's going to help you stop 12 feet shorter than the Honda Civic. Moving on from the wheels, the Corolla Sport comes standard with side indicator mirrors. Also in the mirrors is standard heated outside mirrors. One of the things a Corolla can come with is the convenience package, which comes with the smart key technology. When you put the key in your pocket, you can walk up to the door and it will unlock for you, just by putting your hand on the car. Before we start getting into the insides of the vehicles, the biggest perception on these smaller cars is how small they are. But I want to measure the difference between the Corolla and the Honda. Let's start with this door. Now the door opening, if I measure from the top to the bottom, is as close to 38.5 inches. Now at the Honda, let's check their opening. This one's looking a little closer to 34.5. A 4-inch difference just getting in the vehicle. Along with the wide opening, very easy to get in and out. It has a horizontal dash. Now while we're here, I want to measure the length of this as well. Right at 9.5 inches. Now that we're in the Civic, everything is facing the driver, very driver-centric. Your passenger can't use any of the options in here. Now let's measure this thing on this side. We're close to 12 inches on here. That's a whole 3 inches bigger that's protruding out and into your area. Now that I'm getting out, you can see how this extra 3 inches affects you. Toyota's putting an end to the myth that there's no room in the back seat. Let's measure. Looks like there's about 38.5 inches there. Let's move to the Civic. Now that we're here at the Civic, let's measure this one. 36 inches. That's 2.5 inches shorter than the Corolla. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult to get in and out this back seat. Comparing to older generations of the Corolla, the new one has 5 more inches of rear legroom, which is going to give more comfort on long rides for your rear passengers. Also, in all Corolla S Plus models, it comes with rear disc brakes, which helps with stopping and brake wear, and is not available in the Honda Civic. Now the trunk of the Corolla is a half a cubic foot bigger than the Civic, but where I'm concerned about is getting stuff in and out. Okay, we're about the same this direction and up here, but the part where you're trying to put actual items in is down here. Let's measure. Looks like we're about 38 inches there. Now that we're here at the Civic, remember, we're the same this direction and up top, but where we need to measure is down here. 34 inches. That's 4 inches shorter than the Corolla. Where that's going to limit you is putting stuff in and how much stuff you can actually put in your truck. According to Consumer Reports, both the Honda and the Toyota have very good ratings. Now the Honda doesn't have any new technology. They're still using halogen headlights down here, where the Corolla has LEDs. As you can see, they're not as bright, but the front end still looks very aggressive, very good looking car. Underneath the hood of the Honda, they're using a little bit older technology of the single overhead cam, where the Toyota is using the double overhead cam. The Honda is using a 0-weight 20 oil, which is a synthetic oil. Also, the Corolla uses the exact same thing. But in the Toyota, you get Toyota Care, which is 2 years or 25,000 miles of roadside assistance and maintenance that will change that oil for you. Now that we're in the Corolla, you can see the horizontal dash. Very easy to use for the driver and the passenger. As we get ready to go in reverse, you see this very large backup camera, which is standard for the LE and above. Also standard LE and above is this climate control. You can set the temperature you want and the fan speed will adjust the stuff automatically. Also, as we're driving out here in the street, you can see this has paddle shifters, which helps with that intelligent shift that I was talking about earlier. Toyota prides itself in how quiet it is in the cabin. They do that by an acoustic front windshield and sound dampening material throughout the whole vehicle. Come see me, Brandon Eggett, at Toyota West, and come take your test drive in this brand new 2014 Toyota Corolla. Remember, we're just 20 minutes from anywhere.